Lesson 18. Align with core values. Let your actions reflect your beliefs. Focusing on effort rather than outcomes aligns your actions with your core values. Instead of seeking external validation, you act in harmony with what you believe to be right and meaningful. This alignment fosters a deeper sense of fulfillment and integrity, as you remain true to yourself and your principles. A deep message to take away. Detaching from outcomes and concentrating on effort represents a significant shift in mindset that can profoundly transform your life. It frees you from the tyranny of results, allowing you to find joy and meaning in the journey itself. Your worth is determined not by what you achieve, but by the effort and intention you bring to your actions. Remember, the path to fulfillment isn't decorated with accolades and rewards, but paved with the consistent, earnest effort you put into your endeavors. By adopting this Stoic principle, you can live a life of purpose and resilience, finding peace in the knowledge that you've given your best, regardless of the outcome. When you find yourself fixated on results, remind yourself that it's the effort that truly counts. Focus on what you can control, your actions, dedication, and perseverance, and let go of the rest. This will lead to a deeper sense of satisfaction and fulfillment in all that you do. Lesson 19. Live in the present, the power of now. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to dwell on past regrets and future anxieties, often missing out on the only thing that truly exists: the present moment. The Stoics were acutely aware of the importance of living in the now and urged us to channel our energy and attention into the present. For a long time, I was ensnared in a cycle of overthinking, replaying past mistakes, and consumed with fear about potential future calamities. This mental turmoil deprived me of peace and hindered my ability to fully experience life as it unfolds. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher, counseled, "Confine yourself to the present." This advice is both simple and profound. The past is gone, and the future is uncertain. The past cannot be changed, and the future remains unknown. Dwelling on past mistakes or worrying about future outcomes wastes valuable mental and emotional energy on things beyond your control. The only moment you truly have influence over is the present. Embracing this reality frees you from the shackles of regret and anxiety, allowing you to focus on what you can do right now. Presence enhances. Experience. When fully present, you engage more deeply with your surroundings and activities. You notice details, savor experiences, and connect more meaningfully with others. This heightened awareness and engagement enrich your life and create lasting memories. Mindfulness reduces stress. Practicing mindfulness helps you observe your emotions and thoughts without becoming overwhelmed by them. It involves being fully present in the moment and accepting your experiences without judgment. This practice not only reduces stress, but also enhances your overall well-being, allowing you to appreciate life's beauty as it unfolds. By anchoring yourself in the present, you gain clarity, reduce stress, and truly appreciate the beauty of life. Live in the now, make the most of every moment, and let the present be your guide to a richer, more fulfilling existence. Lesson 20. Stress mindfulness. The power of presence. The practice of mindfulness, being fully present and aware, has proven effective in reducing stress and improving mental health. When you focus on the present moment, you disrupt the cycle of overthinking and allow your mind to find rest. Techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, and mindful observation can help you foster this state of presence. Improves decision-making. Being present enhances your ability to make informed decisions. With a clear and focused mind, you can evaluate situations more accurately and respond more effectively. You're less influenced by past biases or future fears, enabling you to make choices that are thoughtful and well considered. Builds emotional resilience. Living in the present helps you develop emotional resilience. By accepting the present as it is, without judgment or resistance, you enhance your capacity to handle life's challenges and setbacks. This approach allows you to respond to difficulties with calmness and equanimity instead of being overwhelmed by negative emotions. Cultivates gratitude. Focusing on the present fosters a sense of gratitude. When you are fully aware of the here and now, you begin to appreciate the small joys and blessings in life. This sense of gratitude enhances your overall well-being, bringing a deeper sense of contentment and peace. Develop emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence involves recognizing and understanding both your emotions and those of others. This awareness allows you to respond to emotional situations thoughtfully rather than reactively. Developing emotional intelligence helps you manage your responses, strengthen relationships, and make wiser choices. Practice mindfulness and acceptance. Mindfulness teaches you to observe your emotions without becoming consumed by them. It involves staying present and accepting your feelings without judgment. Acknowledging your emotions and letting them pass without immediate reaction can help maintain a sense of calm and clarity. A deep message to take away. Your emotions, while integral to the human experience, are not infallible guides. They are transient and can be misleading. By acknowledging that emotions can deceive, you empower yourself to lead your life with rationality and wisdom. Remember, you are not at the mercy of your emotions. You have the power to question, challenge, and control them. Through developing emotional intelligence, practicing mindfulness, and relying on rational thinking, you can navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and resilience. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed by emotions, take a moment to pause and reflect, allowing your rational mind to guide your decisions. Lesson 17. Detach from outcomes. Focus on the effort, not the results. In our achievement-oriented society, there's immense pressure to deliver results and meet specific benchmarks. We are often evaluated based on our successes and failures, which can lead us to obsess over outcomes and overthink about the future. However, a vital Stoic insight reveals that true fulfillment derives not from the results we achieve, but from the effort we invest. For years, my self-worth was tethered to achieving certain outcomes, whether securing a promotion, winning a project, or receiving accolades. This obsession with results led to sleepless nights and relentless overthinking. It wasn't until I adopted the Stoic practice of detaching from outcomes that I found peace and a renewed sense of purpose. Effort is within your control. The Stoics teach us to concentrate on what we can control and to accept what we cannot. Epictetus advised, "Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens." Your efforts and actions are within your control. The outcomes are not. By focusing on your effort, you can take pride in your work regardless of the outcome. This perspective helps reduce anxiety and overthinking since you're no longer preoccupied with trying to control the uncontrollable. Process over product. When you prioritize the process over the product, you engage more fully in your work, finding joy and fulfillment in the act of doing rather than in the end result. This shift not only enhances the quality of your work, but also makes the journey more enjoyable and meaningful. Resilience in the face of failure. Detaching from outcomes fosters resilience. When your self-worth isn't linked to results, setbacks become less devastating. You can view failures as opportunities for learning rather than personal defeats. This resilience enables you to bounce back more quickly and pursue your goals with renewed vigor and insight. Reduces performance anxiety. Performance anxiety often stems from the fear of not achieving desired outcomes. By focusing on your effort, you mitigate this pressure, understanding that success lies in giving your best, regardless of the result. This alleviates the stress and anxiety associated with performance, allowing you to approach your tasks with a clearer, more focused mind. Encourages consistent effort. Prioritizing effort over outcomes cultivates a habit of consistent work. You are driven by the intrinsic satisfaction of doing your best rather than by external rewards. This consistency is crucial for long-term success and personal growth. A deep message to take away. By understanding that your feelings may not always align with reality, you can embrace the Stoic wisdom of letting your rational mind lead. This approach opens the path to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Detaching from outcomes and focusing on the effort you put into your endeavors allows you to live more freely, reducing anxiety and enhancing your overall well-being. This mindset not only improves your personal satisfaction, but also leads to better results, as you are more present and engaged in your tasks. So next time you find yourself preoccupied with results, remember to shift your focus to the effort and relish the process itself. Lesson 12. Cultivate resilience. Thrive amidst life's unpredictability. Life is inherently messy and unpredictable. Perfectionism can make you fragile, relying too heavily on everything going exactly as planned. Embracing your imperfections, however, builds resilience, equipping you to adapt and bounce back from challenges. This resilience is about leveraging your weaknesses to push forward, turning them into strengths. Lesson 13. Promote self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Perfectionism often leads to self-criticism and harsh judgment. Embracing your flaws fosters self-compassion, encouraging you to treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Recognizing that everyone has imperfections is crucial for mental well-being and helps you navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity. Lesson 14. Encourage creativity and innovation. Allow mistakes to fuel your creativity. Creativity thrives in an environment where mistakes are viewed as part of the learning process. Perfectionism stifles creativity by demanding flawlessness from the outset. When you embrace your imperfections, you give yourself the freedom to experiment, take risks, and innovate. Creativity flourishes when you are liberated from the fear of failure. A deep message to take away. Perfection is a myth that ensnares you in a cycle of overthinking and self-doubt. Embracing your flaws isn't about settling. It's about acknowledging your inherent worth and discovering beauty in your imperfections. Remember, your flaws are part of what makes you uniquely human. They are part of your story, your journey, and your growth. By accepting them, you can live more authentically, foster deeper connections, and achieve true personal growth. Stop chasing the illusion of perfection. Focus instead on becoming the best version of yourself, flaws and all. Your imperfections are not weaknesses. They are avenues for growth, learning, and self-discovery. Embrace them, and you will uncover a profound sense of peace and fulfillment. Lesson 15. Your emotions lie to you. Be skeptical of emotional impulses. Emotions are potent forces that can drive our decisions and shape our perceptions of reality, but they are not always accurate reflections of the truth. They can exaggerate dangers, distort facts, and cloud judgment. To live a balanced and rational life, it is essential to recognize that your emotions can mislead you and should not be trusted blindly. For much of my life, I allowed my emotions to govern my actions and thoughts. When I felt fear, I assumed it signaled retreat. When I felt anger, I believed it justified my reactions. This led to a cycle of impulsive decisions and unnecessary overthinking as I tried to navigate the turbulent seas of my emotional landscape. Recognizing that emotions can be deceptive and questioning their validity can help you make more considered, rational decisions that align with your true intentions and long-term goals. Lesson 16. Mastering Emotions. Learn from the Stoics. The Stoics understood the crucial role of mastering one's emotions. They recognized that while emotions are a natural part of being human, they should not have dominion over us. Marcus Aurelius emphasized, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts," highlighting the Stoic belief that our rational thoughts should guide our actions, not our fleeting emotions. Emotions are temporary. Emotions are fleeting and can change rapidly. What feels overwhelming today may appear insignificant tomorrow. Recognizing this transitory nature can prevent you from making impulsive decisions based on momentary feelings. Instead of reacting immediately, take time to process your emotions and allow them to subside before you act. Emotions can be irrational. Often, emotions stem from irrational beliefs or misunderstandings of reality. For instance, intense anxiety about an upcoming event might lead you to imagine the worst-case scenarios that are unlikely to occur. By questioning the validity of your emotions and examining the facts, you can differentiate between genuine concerns and baseless fears. Emotions can be manipulated. External factors like media, social interactions, and past experiences can shape and even manipulate your emotions. Advertisements often exploit your fears and desires to influence your buying behavior, and social media can trigger feelings of inadequacy or envy. Being aware of these influences helps you step back and assess situations more objectively. Rationality over emotion. The Stoics championed the use of reason to navigate life's challenges. Epictetus taught, "It is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them." When overwhelmed by strong emotions, pause and consider the situation rationally. Ask yourself, what evidence supports this emotion? What are the potential outcomes? What is within my control? By employing reason, you can make more balanced and informed decisions. Promotes real growth. True growth comes from personal challenges and achievements, not from outdoing someone else. When you focus on your path, you engage in self-improvement that is meaningful and lasting, fostering real substantive growth that's tailored to your unique circumstances and goals. Lesson 6. Real growth comes from within. Focus on personal development. When you cease comparing yourself to others, your focus naturally shifts to your own personal development. This involves setting personal goals, learning from your failures, and taking pride in your achievements, no matter how modest they may seem. True growth is about evolving into a better version of yourself, not replicating someone else. Lesson 7. Build resilience. Navigate life's unpredictability with strength. Life's journey is inherently unpredictable, and each path is unique. Comparing your progress to others can often lead to feelings of inadequacy, especially when things don't proceed as planned. By centering on your own journey, you cultivate resilience, learning to handle setbacks and challenges with grace. This resilience strengthens your ability to manage life's fluctuations. Lesson 8. Foster gratitude. Recognize the blessings in your life. Constant comparison can blind you to the blessings you possess. leading you to overlook the value of what you already have. By concentrating on your path, you nurture a sense of gratitude, beginning to appreciate the beauty in your own experiences and accomplishments, no matter how modest. Gratitude is a potent remedy for envy and discontent. A vital takeaway from this is that comparison truly is the thief of joy. It diverts attention from your personal journey and diminishes your sense of worth. The route to happiness and fulfillment lies in focusing on your progress and celebrating your unique path. Understand that everyone faces their own battles, and the surface often masks the complete reality. Embrace your journey with its own pace and milestones, and measure your success by your own criteria, not by others. By embracing your path, you liberate yourself from the weight of comparison, learn to cherish your growth, value your unique experiences, and lead a life of authenticity. This shift in mindset enables you to find joy in the present and build a life that resonates with your true self. Lesson 9. Perfection is a myth. Embrace your imperfections. In a world where perfection is often idolized, it's easy to fall into the trap of chasing an unachievable ideal. From airbrushed magazine images to curated social media feeds, we are bombarded with unrealistic expectations. But the stark reality is that perfection is a myth, an illusion that breeds frustration, self-doubt, and relentless overthinking. I spent much of my life pursuing perfection, whether in my career, relationships, or personal endeavors, obsessed with flawlessness. I agonized over minor details, terrified of making mistakes. This quest for perfection was not only exhausting but also paralyzing, preventing me from truly enjoying life and embracing meaningful risks. The Stoics, like Seneca, recognized the futility of seeking perfection. He wrote, "No man was ever wise by chance." They understood that imperfections and flaws are inherent to the human experience. Embracing your flaws isn't about settling for mediocrity. It's about acknowledging your humanity and finding strength in your vulnerabilities. Liberates from unrealistic expectations. Striving for perfection sets you up for continuous disappointment, as it is inherently unattainable. Accepting your inherent flaws frees you from these unrealistic expectations, allowing you to be human, make mistakes, and learn from them. This shift in mindset is tremendously freeing. Fosters authentic growth. By accepting your imperfections, you pave the way for genuine growth and self-improvement, rooted in reality rather than an unattainable ideal. This encourages you to focus on progress and resilience, embracing a journey marked by real, substantial development. Lesson 10. Embrace authenticity. Show your true self. Authenticity is magnetic. It draws people to you and fosters genuine connections. When you stop concealing your imperfections, you allow your true self to shine through. People value honesty and vulnerability more than a facade of perfection. Authenticity not only builds trust, but also deepens relationships, creating a strong foundation for meaningful interactions. Lesson 11. Enhance growth and learning. Accept mistakes as learning tools. Perfectionism hampers growth because it instills a fear of risk-taking and stepping outside comfort zones. By embracing your flaws, you accept that making mistakes is part of the learning process. Each error provides a unique opportunity for growth, serving as a stepping stone towards improvement and mastery. I've been there, believing that every error was spotlighted, that everyone was judging my every action. It made me hesitant, self-conscious, and ironically, prone to overthink even more. It wasn't until I faced my lowest point that I realized people genuinely don't care as much as I thought. They're too caught up in their own challenges and insecurities. Marcus Aurelius highlighted this in his Meditations. It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. This paradox reveals a deep truth about human nature. We're each the center of our own universe, which means we seldom give others more than a fleeting thought. Most of our overthinking stems from an exaggerated sense of self-importance. We believe our problems, decisions, and lives are crucial to everyone around us, but in reality, they're not. Consider this. How often do you dwell on someone else's errors or choices? Rarely, right? You're likely too absorbed with your own life. The same goes for everyone else. Realizing this can liberate you from the shackles of perceived judgment. When I embraced the fact that I wasn't as significant to others as I believed, it felt like a burden was lifted. I stopped dissecting every decision and started truly living. I made choices more swiftly, embraced new opportunities, and began to learn from my experiences without the crushing weight of imagined scrutiny. Lesson 4. Liberating actions. Stop worrying about others' opinions. When I stopped concerning myself with what others might think, my life improved dramatically. This doesn't mean becoming insensitive to others' feelings or acting selfishly. It's about freeing yourself from the fear of judgment and the crippling need for approval. Remember, you're just one person in a world of billions. Your actions are significant, but they don't define the cosmos. By getting over yourself, you open up space for genuine growth and self-improvement. You'll stop being held back by the fear of others' opinions and start living a life that's true to your own values and goals, not one that seeks external validation. Epictetus wisely advised, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. This speaks to humility and recognizing that your worth isn't tied to how others perceive you. So, let go of the notion that you're the focal point of everyone else's universe. Embrace the liberation that comes with this understanding. Make bold choices, take decisive actions, and live authentically. Once you shift from overthinking to actively doing, you'll discover that life becomes richer, more fulfilling, and infinitely more rewarding. Lesson 5. Comparison is the thief of joy. Focus on your own journey. We live in an era obsessed with comparison. Social media constantly bombards us with idealized glimpses of other people's lives, tempting us into the trap of measuring our worth by others. But here's the hard truth. Comparison is a destructive habit that drains your joy and diminishes your self-esteem. For years, I was caught in the endless cycle of comparing myself to others, whether it was in career milestones, physical appearance, or personal achievements. I always felt inadequate. Scrolling through social media and seeing others seemingly living perfect lives filled me with envy and self-doubt. This constant comparison led to overthinking and a deep sense of inadequacy. The Stoics, including Epictetus, recognized this human flaw. He once said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." He knew that personal growth stems from concentrating on your journey, not from comparing yourself to others. Here's why focusing on your own path is crucial. Protects your peace of mind. Comparing yourself to others hands over control of your happiness to external factors, things outside your control. By concentrating on your path, you reclaim your peace of mind and measure progress against your own standards, not those set by others. Enhances self-understanding. Comparison distracts you from recognizing your own strengths, weaknesses, and desires. It's akin to navigating with someone else's map. Focusing on your journey helps you gain a deeper understanding of who you are and what you truly want, laying the foundation for authentic living and personal fulfillment. Encourages authenticity. The pressure to compete with others can push you toward choices that don't reflect your true self. You might chase a career, lifestyle, or relationship that looks good externally, but feels hollow internally. By concentrating on your path, you allow yourself to make decisions that align with your genuine values and passions, making authenticity your guiding principle. Let's get straight to the point. Overthinking is a crippling affliction. It's a self-made cage that leaves you stuck, anxious, and forever unfulfilled. And you know what? Most of the guidance out there doesn't cut it. Yes, I'm putting it out there. As a veteran in the relentless battle against overthinking, I'm here to share the unvarnished truth that others shy away from. I've endured countless sleepless nights, caught in a paralysis brought on by the dread of poor choices, haunted by relentless what-ifs. Years of my life were squandered, imprisoned within the confines of my mind, striving for an unattainable perfection. It nearly broke me. But here's the kicker: I broke free. And I did it by harnessing the straightforward, often provocative wisdom of Stoicism, principles that are blunt, sometimes contentious, yet invariably potent. If you're ready to escape the prison of your mind and truly start living, pay attention. These are the 7 Stoic lessons that jolted me awake from the nightmare of overthinking. This isn't for the faint-hearted. It's for those fed up with comforting falsehoods and hungry for the raw truth. Brace yourself. Lesson 1. Action over analysis. Act more, ponder less. Overthinking is akin to quicksand. The more you fight it, the deeper you sink. We've been conditioned to think that meticulous planning and weighing every possible outcome is the path to success. But here's the stark reality. Action consistently beats analysis. In my 20s, I had a brilliant business idea. I spent months, even years, fine-tuning the plan, obsessing over every possible scenario and detail. By the time I was ready to launch, the market had shifted and my opportunity had slipped away. It was a bitter pill, but a necessary lesson. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, put it aptly: while we are postponing, life speeds by. Overthinking traps you in paralysis, dominated by fears of failure, judgment, and the unknown. But remember, no amount of pondering can substitute the insights gained from actual experience. Action, by its nature, is flawed. When you act, you stumble, face challenges, and encounter setbacks. Yet, these experiences are invaluable. They provide real-world feedback that no theoretical analysis can match. Every step you take, no matter how minor, marks progress. Let's face it, merely thinking about hitting the gym won't get you fit. Dreaming of starting a business won't make you an entrepreneur. Fantasizing about writing a book won't turn you into an author. You need to put in the effort, show up consistently, and act. When overthinking starts to spiral, pause and ask yourself, what simple action can I take right now? It needn't be flawless. It just needs to be a step. Send that email, make that call, draft that first page. The momentum from taking action will propel you forward, shattering the cycle of overthinking. As Marcus Aurelius said, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Lesson 2. Embrace the mindset. Challenges are the path. Understand that the uncertainties and obstacles you encounter are not barriers. They are, in fact, the very path you need to tread. By taking action, you transform these obstacles into opportunities and your fears into momentum. A vital insight to carry with you is that life is fleeting, and time is our most valuable asset. Overthinking robs us of this asset, leaving behind a trail of regrets and lost chances. In contrast, taking action is a bold declaration of intent to live fully. It's a pledge to experience life in all its chaotic, unpredictable glory. Remember, you are not defined by your fears or idle thoughts, but by your deeds. A dreamer who imagines changing the world but never acts remains just that, a dreamer. Meanwhile, those who take bold, imperfect steps despite their fears truly become the catalysts for the changes they wish to see. So, act more, think less. Let your deeds outshine your doubts. Embrace life's journey with all its uncertainties and imperfections. Ultimately, it won't be the overthinking that defines your life, but the courageous steps you took, the risks you embraced, and the actions you dared to execute. Live boldly, decide swiftly, and let your actions pave the way to your destiny. Lesson 3. You're not that special. Get over yourself. This might sting, but it's time to confront a hard truth. You're not that special. In a world that constantly urges us to follow our dreams and stand out, it's easy to develop an inflated sense of self-importance. However, the uncomfortable reality is most people are too engrossed in their own lives to spare much thought for yours. And that's actually freeing.